a look inside the papers this morning. Now, when we arrived this morning, obviously we talked about the news stories we're going to talk about, but we also talked about hoarding and how having loads of stuff in your house can get you down, like the weight of the mass of stuff that you keep. Wedding dresses is something that lots of people, after a few years, think, do I cling on to it? It's taking up loads of space. I don't know what to do with it. Not so for some brides. There grows the bride, made of roots. It's the wedding dress you throw on the compost heap. So this is a wedding dress that is biodegradable after the designer Zena Holloway put it on show at the Chelsea Flowers show. She was horrified at the effects of fabrics like nylon, polyester on the natural world. They don't biodegrade, of course, particularly if they're sitting in your wardrobe for 30 years. She said it's quite hard wearing. You could keep it for a little while, but then it will biodegrade completely. What a good idea. Although it's quite a lot of money, isn't it? £4,000 to stick it on the compost.
That's an expensive compost. Staying with eco matters, this is rather lovely. It's been no-mow May, hasn't it? They were encouraged to sort of let the grass grow. That's been the excuse, my excuse for the last few weeks, for wildlife reasons. Yeah, and then no-mow June and no-mow July. They've done that at King's College at Cambridge University. They replaced the grass with a wildflower meadow, and it looks rather gorgeous, doesn't it? It says that bees are buzzing, wildlife has returned, and everybody loves it much more than they used to.
Why, when I casually sprinkle wildflower seeds in my front lawn, it does not look like King's College, Cambridge in any way?
No, well,
just
there you go. Buttercups, daisies. You want to put your wedding dress on it, see what happens.
Yeah, that's true. Do a photo shoot. You were just telling me about these seagulls.
Yeah, this is a nice study as well this morning from the University of Sussex in Brighton. Where else? Where they're talking about seagulls. And the question at the top is, what's a seagull's favourite food? Yours. Okay. And they've done these tests where on the seafront they have had bags of crisps and put out a bag of crisps and then get a human being to have the same bag of crisps. And it's always the one that the human is holding that the seagulls are attracted to, rather than the one that's readily available and empty on the side.
That's really interesting, isn't it? So it has a greater appeal when a human's holding it and eating it.
Yeah.
That's a bit like when I'm making food for the kids and they don't want it until I start eating mine, and then they just hover waiting for a spoonful.
I'm eyeing up your breakfast under the table as we speak. I'll snatch that.